came to bring some energy today because what I'm talking about today is near and dear to my heart. I am Rashard.
I'm Melody.
And this is Unprofessional Opinion. I'm glad to be back. I'm ready to spew joy in the world. Like I'm here for that. So
happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. So listen, as always, you know, first of all, we had a discussion. So for all you hip hop heads out there.
Yeah, this is big.
Yes, this is big.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you're familiar with Razzcast, right?
He's part of the Alcoholics.
Part of Alcoholics.
West Coast rapper.
Yes.
But actual, like, could flow. Like, if you're
Yes.
not, a lot of times West Coast rappers are known for their lyrics. Razzcast could actually flow. So we got into a debate on who did it better, Razzcast or some of our favorites,
Which was Jadakiss. Jadakiss, and what happened was, so what ended up happening, Alchemist did this beat, Razzcast bought it first. Alright? So we want to know if y'all listen to it. Y'all listen to it.
Who did it better?
Who did it better? Was it Jadakiss or was it Razzcast?
And was it Jadakiss because you heard Jadakiss so much, or lyrically was it Razzcast?
Razzcast lyrically, he's nice, but he's not for everybody. I'm not gonna say he's not for everybody, but we'll put that out there, and we're actually gonna try to put it on our YouTube if we're able to, like link them so you can hear it. And I'm gonna shout out Razzcast. Shout out to Razzcast. So if you listen to this song, hashtag Razzcast, hashtag Jadakiss, we're gonna do all that. We're gonna have some fun with it. So that was one of our challenges. We were sitting in the car thinking about that.
And since we went back to a certain time in our relationship, so we were thinking about the music that we listened to at that time.
Oh man!
And that was one of the things. I had Kim Moore.
Oh my God!
I had speakers in my car.
Yeah.
Got it painted black. So this is all I listened to with anything with bass.
Yeah, that's all we did. It was fun. It was fun. But somebody said Jada. Just you gotta listen to Razzcast. You gotta listen to Razzcast. But so as always, we want to support, and promote Drip Sync. Congratulations, Drip Sync. I just want to say that. Thank you for being a supporting team for us. We will always be on your side, and you need to know that, no matter what.
So, I had a whole spill about this.
There it is.
No, it's not. It's in my book.
Oh.
Sorry. So I wanted to also congratulate Drip Sync. Excuse me for getting up. Congratulations to Drip Sync for being featured on Bear God's page.
Yes.
They have over 48,000 viewers. That's big, and that's just one of the products that Drip Sync features. So, congratulations to y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you guys for keep putting your foot on the pedal. You know what I mean, and keep producing products and applying pressure. I appreciate it. Nise Loren, I gotta talk to you guys because I got another idea, and you guys are always pushing us. So
so get at Nise Loren. There's clothes. There's a new camo romper just in time for the season opening up. It's hot out there. Ladies, y'all in shape. We've been doing them virtual workouts and everything. So get your romper, and if you want a custom design, make sure to follow Nise Loren Customs for custom tees, logos, and decals.
Yeah. Official Sports is wide open, man. They're getting busy.
Summer camp's about to start up.
Yep. Summer Camp Stairs. You can find them, and everybody that we're mentioning, we're tagging them on our YouTube page as well. So if you miss them, they're on our YouTube page. Go ahead, check it out.
Yes.
DJ Q. You know, when we get back going, we're gonna need a DJ.
Yes.
So we already know what time it is. So full of you.
Definitely. Get at so for you. Made my hair wrap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I try to get something every season from her.
Yes.
Definitely keep up with the current trends. for
Yes.
Soulfully You.
Soulfully You. Bake Right. We just had some sweets from there. I stopped going to Cheesecake Factory because, you know, she makes whatever I want.
Everything.
Yeah, she makes whatever I want.
Cakes. And if you're looking for a design, she knows how to design.
She does all that, yeah.
Cake pops, cupcakes, everything.
Everything. Market for you, as always. We'll talk a little later because I know you always want. And Lavinia Rose, I haven't stopped wearing it. Okay, it's not a fad for me. This is a thing. This belongs to me. This is a thing for me. Yeah, Soulfully You. We always will support. Don't worry about it. And TheBBplug.
Yes.
Did a number. I mean, wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of views. If you have a business, definitely tune into them and see if you can get linked up. There was a couple of big functions today. There was a first annual pop-up shop going on in Camden today. I think, and there was a few activities going on, and they were like not just in this area. They showed different things going on around the country. So.
Right.
So it's a good place for everybody to link up.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, I think just everybody's working, everybody's working together. So, you know, something's going to come out of this, something positive. And that's what we want. And as always, you can catch this probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on YouTube at Shard MEL'S.
Without the shaky table.
Yes. It looks totally different. It's nice. We've been watching them all day. And it's a good product, I think. I'm not just saying that because it's me, but yes. Shard MEL'S Unprofessional Opinion on YouTube. And my folks, I always, you know, I try to shout out everybody. I see Jen and Tyree out there, Tristan and Naomi. I appreciate you guys always for showing up. I just, you know, just conversations we have, and you know, you guys you guys have an amazing family. This is good. This is good. I love to see it.
Shout out to Domestic Engineering.
Domestic Engineering. That's my family. So they belong to this, what we're talking about today.
Yeah, they encourage this story to happen.
Yes. Yes. So here we go. And our topic is Colorado, the Rocky Mountains. And I know people are like, what are you, you know, again, they were like, what are you saying? I mean, they liked it and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
but
they
didn't know what they were like, what are y'all, you know. But, so, just to give you the whole idea, you want to start it? Because you can start it off better than I can.
So, what we wanted to talk about, since we've been giving you a little insight into how this even began, how this 20-year and going relationship has begun.
She got 5 more years, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. So anyway, threw me off. He told me to start, and then he said some dumb stuff.
I actually can start.
That makes me ball up my fist underneath the table.
Oh God!
No.
So it actually started with me, right? So I was working for a company, and they offered. The opportunity came to transfer to Denver. So I didn't hesitate. I had visited Denver already, and I was like, you know what? What do I have to lose? I'm living in California. I'll go, right?
Yeah.
So I came. I'd seen her that morning when I put the paperwork in after work, and I said, I'm moving to Colorado. I said, I'm transferring to Colorado, and her face.
By this time, we had been together
a year or two.
Yeah, like I was 19, so no.
Yeah, about 2 years.
I was 19, so we was 2 years.
2 years in, and she was like, her face said it all. Like what are you doing? You know?
Because my plan, like he had the place in Hawthorne, and I was always over there and spending the night. I would buy food. I would go there after work because it was convenient. It was close to school. It was close to work.
Yeah, she was going to
school.
school.
I would just sleep there a lot of times. So I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I was going to move there. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. And so she just, you know, her plans got derailed. It was just like, you know. And I was like, I'm going. And the first thing she said was like, you know, okay. She didn't like, you know, try to stop me or anything. She's just like, okay.
I was like, good for you.
Good for you. You know, like.
Because I'm like, at least one of us getting out of here because ain't nothing for us here.
And so, you know, And I don't know how the conversation came up, but we used to listen to music all the time.
Yeah.
In the car, we'd be just vibing out, listening to music, because our sound system was amazing. So we would just listen to all kind of stuff. And this Gerald Levert song came on, and it said something to the fact.
Well, actually, you came in the house. You told me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, wow. So I wonder what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll go back to Jersey because I was like, I don't really want to stay here. And he quoted Gerald Levert's song, which was a dream. What's a dream with no love? And it wasn't a popular song or anything.
Yeah.
He was just like, he's like, you gotta come with me. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'll pack my bags right now. Yeah. I'm going.
I didn't think she wanted to go because it was Colorado. I'm like, she don't want to go there.
It could have been Alaska.
And she,
I was going.
I almost went to Canada. So she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I'm with it. So I went to Denver and I took my stuff with me. I started working.
Yeah, he had to go before
I had to go before her. And I would fly back and forth. And then this one time I flew back and she was like, you're never going to come and get me. I'm like, no, I got a plan and all this other stuff. So my uncle, Domestic Engineering, out in California, they're in Chino now. We're going to tag them in their business. So if you're in the California area and you need work done to your car, hit them up. Or you need to purchase a vehicle.
Yeah, you don't have to be in the California area if you want
to purchase a vehicle. Right. So I got with him. We changed. Her car was like a 94 Altima. 93. It wasn't in the greatest shape.
No.
So what we did, I changed every part other than like the timing belt.
Yeah, we painted it. We put emblems on there.
Yes. This car was in great shape. It was made over. New tires, wheel alignment. We put everything on the man. New belts, everything, hoses, the whole nine, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, wow, okay, this is what you do. I was like, yeah, she came back home.
Yeah, because he came back.
Mm-hmm.
He had told me when we were moving, so I put in my 2-week notice at my job. I was living with my aunt, and my aunt was like, "You ain't going nowhere." I packed my suitcase and put it in the living room. I had a going away party for myself. I put it together, planned it for myself, and
it was such a weird time.
I invited my aunt. I was like, "Do you want to come?" And she's like, "You're not going nowhere." And I'm like, "Well, I guess I will see you in the morning. I'll just give you an air hug."
Yeah.
So we had to go on a away party. And it was at Fridays. That was our spot. Everybody came. It was tears. Yeah.
I remember the strange thing. It was, and I like Grand National. This guy had a red Grand National parked in there. I never forget it. The most beautiful car I ever seen. And I knew then. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get me one of those. But sidetrack. So I just remember that part. And I don't know if I stayed over or not. I think because her family was down, and I didn't.
No, my family wasn't down.
Yeah, because
no, they weren't. This is when we were moving out there. Nobody was down. It was the people that lived in the house were there.
Right. Okay.
When we moved out there.
Okay.
So we went, and I was trying to find work. We was getting settled in. I took this ridiculous suitcase on a plane because he flew out before I did.
Yes.
And I took this ridiculous suitcase, and then I had a special security check. So there was all these people behind me, and they're yelling like, "What did you move your whole house?
Yeah.
Why did you just send it?" And I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, hold up, like you giving me all these orders now. It's not gonna help me now. You should have told me that before.
Yeah.
I packed everything and put it in here.
And we flew out.
So we
ended up flying back because we had to get her car.
Yeah, we flew out the first time probably in May.
Yeah.
And then we flew back out
and got her car.
June and got my car.
Yeah. So she was out there. She's like, I got one. So we went back and got her car, and we got up like 5 in the morning. We got up 5 in the morning, man. We got in the car, fearless.
Just
Stupid. We were so stupid. I said, all we need is gas. And my uncle had some guy that was working with him. He was like, man, these cars, as long as they, they ain't jittering while they ain't idle, you'll be fine. You'll make it.
His dad was like, don't take the
don't take I-70. That's what he told me. Don't take I-70. So we mapped out where we needed to go.
And we had an actual map.
Yeah, we had an actual map, right? And we mapped it out. We drew it up. So we literally left the coastline of California in Redondo. And we took off. We went down, got on I-10, and then, which me growing up in California, I never seen the 15, okay? So I was like, once we got to the 15, I was like, oh, this is uncharted territory.
Yeah, and there's like no rail.
Nothing.
There's nothing on the side. So
Nothing.
You look over.
And we were so stupid. And I'm driving, and I'm like, wow, this is, and I'm probably like an hour in. I'm like, man, this is gonna be a long trip, you know what I mean? So we get on the 15, and then we about to connect to the 40. Now by this time we hit the 15, it was probably like, I want to say 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, let's get some breakfast or whatever. And we hopped on 40, and we drove through Arizona, and she drove actually.
Yeah, I drove for
7 hours. 7 hours.
I realized that I could drive for 7 hours, and once I get past 7 hours, that's when I can't see anymore.
Oh my God, yo.
And that's
she almost got ran over by a truck. It was a truck that just, it was a truck. And she drives like this at the time she did. She, you know, she a G now, but she was driving like this. And I'm like, and she had her, you didn't have your glasses on.
No, I didn't have glasses.
You had, I forget what, something that you had sunglasses on. And she kept doing this on her sunglasses. I'm like, do you want me to drive? She's like, no, I got it. It's my car, you know. And I had the AC blasted.
He makes me nervous. He still to this day makes me nervous because he taught me how to drive, but he always acts like no other woman but his sister is a good driver.
God, no,
so,
that's not true.
Even he does it to his mom. Is he like?
No, because my mom, you know you can't. You're like, come on.
He's the best driver in the world. So the whole time you're driving, what are you doing? Can you see? You sure? You sure you need to pull over? Like, where are we pulling over? Weird.
What's up, Nikki? So now I'm like, you sure? She's like, no. So we're driving and the sun's going down now. And I mean, we had talked about stuff. We got tired of each other at this point. We got tired. I was just like, I want to get some rest. And we hit Albuquerque. And I was like, get off, there's a string of hotels.
Even before we got to Albuquerque, when I was driving, we had to pull over because I had on like, I had clothes. And I never realized you could get so hot.
And we had the air on.
No, going uphill,
we had to turn the air off.
Because we couldn't get enough horsepower to go up the hill.
Yeah, we couldn't get there,
So I didn't realize that, like, once we got to Arizona, that's when I realized that the back of your knees can sweat. Like, I was dripping sweat with the back of my knees, and I'm like, what the, like, I didn't even know that could happen. So we went and I changed, and I put on some shorts. Nothing worked.
Yeah.
We had
to open up the sunroof, and it was just like hot breath. Just, woo! And Mel was like, God, nothing is working. And I was like, just relax, you know. I said, I'll drive, and we got to New Mexico, and I was like, all right, we get in a hotel. We'll get a hotel, and I knew at the time I had.
He's like, no, I can drive all the way through. We'll be
because it's 5 hours from New Mexico.
But it was pitch black.
It was pitch black.
Because New Mexico, the whole state is brown.
Yeah.
Everything is brown. So at night, you see nothing.
Dark.
It's just pitch black.
Dark.
So we get to the hotel. In the hotel, the air is broken.
No. Before that, don't even get it. So. So we get to the front, and I was like, it was a Hilton. No.
It was the Marriott.
Was it? It was one of them.
It was Marriott.
Yeah, we got the ticket.
We saved it.
We saved the ticket. I don't know why we saved it. Maybe God knew we was gonna do this. But so we walk in there, and I'm like, oh, we sat down. The guy was like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, we need a room. But I was like, I gotta go get my wallet because everything is stuck to my body. So, because we had to turn the air off, right? Everything. I was like, oh God. So, and she had tinted windows, which is weird. But, so I go get my wallet. I come back in and I say, you know, I'm an airline employee, blah blah blah. And so he said, hey, I can give you a discount. He said, but you know what? We don't have any more rooms. And I'm like, oh, he said, you can go next door. I think they got a couple of rooms over there. So he calls for us. And they're like, nah, we're totally booked for the night. And then this guy comes up from the back, and he looked weird. He looked like one of them dudes like, they're going to kidnap us.
Yeah.
And he comes from the back, he says, we got the other room in the back. They don't have no air in it, though.
First floor.
He said it's the first floor and don't have no air. You gonna have to open up the window.
I'm like, oh, on the first floor,
fuck, right?
With the window open, but I didn't care.
Yeah, so I'm like, I said, you know what? It's cool. I said, you know what? We need a place to stay. We'll be out there like 6, 7 in the morning, right? So, you know, we got in the room and it was hot. I was like, God, we should have just stayed in the floor. Why is it so hot? It was so hot, man.
We took a shower.
We took a shower. Yeah, it made it better. I think I took 2 showers.
No, that made it worse. Getting out of the shower.
Because it wasn't dry
like
heat.
No relief
At all. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fix the AC. So I turned on the AC and I heard this rattling, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fix this, right? So we got up the next morning. We got dressed, and you know, I was just like, I realize it now, but you know, it was just like, wow, we were so stupid, man. We would took anything. He just was like, forget it. In New Mexico,
anything's better than staying in California. Like,
we out.
Getting out of here.
Yeah, we out. So
being broke, young in California.
Oh man,
it's just.
And I think the room was like, he was trying to charge us like $70 or $80 for the room.
Like, I'll give you a discount.
He's like, I do your discount. It's gonna be $53 with tax. I'm like, big, you know what I mean? Like with no AC, I'm writing corporate, but. So we end up getting up in the morning, we got dressed, and we went to the McDonald's, and at the McDonald's, they put green chili on everything.
On everything. I was like, I'm good.
They put green chili on everything.
I'm not riding 5 hours with green chili eggs.
Yeah, and Mel was like,
no.
She was like, nah, this is not happening, right?
I was like, give me some coffee.
She said, she's so rude. We walk up in there, and she said, she tells the people, y'all don't have no like sausage biscuits or something like that, and they were like, yeah, but you don't want no green chili? He's like, no, I don't want it. And I'm curious. I'm like, yeah, I want that green chili.
Everything was pre-made. That freaked me out too.
Yeah,
like,
and it was a regular like McDonald's, which is weird. I don't know why they even had it like that. But nevertheless, I think I got hash browns or something like that.
You ate that food.
Yeah, I ate the food. I got hash browns and ketchup.
I was good.
We got in the car. So now we're driving to Colorado. 5 hours. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
I-25.
We had the air.
We had the airflow because it was just downhill straight into the mountain. It was beautiful,
it was really
man.
Nice.
Oh,
it looked so much better during the day.
Yeah, peaceful drive. So we finally get to Colorado around like 2:30, something like that in the afternoon, and you know, I pull up and we were just excited just to be there. You know, just like, okay, we got our car, you know, all these things. So now we're trying to get acclimated to living in Denver. You know what I mean?
We went from, I lived about 5 blocks from the beach. So going from the beach to Denver is just, it's something else. I remember we used to get seafood when we moved there.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, where the hell is this seafood coming from? But then I'm like flying it in because in California, like you live 5 blocks from the beach, you go to the pier and you buy fresh fish. So so I'm like,
it was different.
It was very different.
I mean, we tried, you know, we were going like small dates. We would try to occupy, and reason why I appreciate it now, what we did then, because it taught us how to date each other without anything around us. And we're normally around each other and with no problem. There we had some things, you know, we had bills and everything, but
it was just us.
It was just us, and we figured it out, right? So even in our first apartment, we got robbed.
Yeah,
we got robbed.
The very first apartment, we were subleasing it.
Subleasing an apartment.
And then someone and then they came, the main office, they left a note saying that we hadn't paid the rent.
We haven't paid the money. And we've been giving this guy rent for like 3 months. And they were like, no, we haven't got nothing. You have 24 hours to vacate. So
luckily we were able to go to the leasing office
and get our own apartment.
And this is in it was called the Breakers Resort. And it really was like It was really
very nice
like
place.
a resort.
Yeah.
Coming from where we came from and what we were paying for the apartment, well, he was paying for the apartment that we were staying in California. We got the same thing, the same rent there.
But we had so much more.
We had
three pools.
Each area had a pool. We had a clubhouse. There was a massage parlor there, dry cleaning. There was a bar, and then each clubhouse, because there was 3 clubhouse for each pool, and then each clubhouse had a big television where you can go and watch.
Just go and hang out. Yeah, it was an amazing resort.
You get popcorn and everything at the bar.
At the bar, yeah, they had a bar there.
So, but we didn't know why we was offering so much until we got stuck in our first snowstorm. Then we said, oh, okay, that's why there's so much offered at the apartment, because you can't go anywhere for 6 months. You can't do anything. We had to walk from everywhere in the apartment, but you still got to go to work. They still expect you to go to work.
Yes.
They don't care how much.
They don't care how much snow it is. They never shut down. So there was a point where like Mel was looking for jobs. And she would call me before she had to get on, before she go in there. And I give her a pep talk like, hey, just go in there, be yourself, whatever. So she says, I got a job, at this restaurant. I'm not gonna name it because I don't want to be sued.
Yeah.
So she goes, she says, I have training on Tuesday. I'll never forget this. She goes to training.
I had a really bad day.
She goes to training. And then I'm like, okay, I didn't hear nothing back from her. So I get off my first job and I'm going to my second job, and she calls me and she's like, fuck that job. I was like, what you mean? I'm like, you was just training. It was like orientation and training. Fuck that job. I'm not going back. Okay, whatever. So later on that night I get home and she tells me, she's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, she's like riled up still. And, I got home at 1 o'clock in the morning. She's riled up. I said, what happened? She says, well, the lady was teaching me how to serve, but she was such an asshole about it.
Yeah, she was rude the whole time. She was super condescending. Like, it was a serving job. I was just looking for something in the meantime, while I can actually have some gas money to go look for the real job that I wanted. So she was like, well, I don't know if you're going to be able to do this, or you got to be able to add it up in your head, and it, like, her tone was just awful, and I had a really bad day. So she gave me, like, I had a clipboard in my hand, I was taking notes, and I said, you need to watch how you're talking to me. And she said one more thing, and I threw the clipboard, and I didn't throw it at her face, but it hit her face. And
what?
So when I got
throw it at her face.
So when I got home, they called me. The supervisor called me, and he was like, I just want to let you know that she doesn't, she's not going to press charges or anything. And I was like, press charges? I was going to call you because I wanted to know if you were still going to pay me for the day or not. Who cares? How's she going to press charges if she's antagonizing me?
Oh, God.
And I was like, and I also want to tell you that I quit. And they was like, well, you're fired. I said, no, because I quit. I can't be fired.
I was like, oh, God. Like, I was like, Mel. But I was telling her, like, yo, we really don't need, like, the money part, we're fine.
Yeah,
we didn't need it.
But I ended up finding something really good that gave me tuition reimbursement.
Yeah. So we ended up working. So even then, and this is why I appreciate her so much, because when we did get it right, and granted, we was only here for a year, but she got into school. She was on the dean's list.
Yes. That was the only person I ever cursed out or hit in the face with a clipboard.
Yes, that was the only one. We had a good time. She was on a road, like they offered her an amazing job out there. Yeah. At 19, 20 years old, amazing. Like, I think it was like starting out at $68,000. They wanted to pay for her school and all this other stuff.
That was after I graduated.
That was after you graduated.
I wasn't making 60.
No. They were offering that. They were offering that after she graduated.
Yeah, because it was a nursing program.
Yeah, and she wanted to do it, and so I was like, wow, that helped out a lot.
Yeah, it really did, and it was literally we were just like putting up money and just preparing ourselves to be here.
Yeah, we really did, because we were and then we was pretty much gonna buy a place in Denver.
We were going. We had a realtor.
We had we had this one guy. Remember the short guy that helped us with our credit?
Yeah.
He was amazing. He flirted with Mel. I didn't trust him at all. I didn't to this day.
But he helped us.
He did help us, but he would flirt with Mel. Like we went to his office,
he
wouldn't look at me. You know, he'd go, "Hey, so you guys gotta pay for your credit. What is your name again? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got any sisters? Oh, okay." I'm like, what is wrong with this guy, right?
Yeah.
But when he had to deal with me, he go, "Sup? Yeah. You might want to do that."
Your name's Rashard. Are you Muslim? I'm like, what does that have?
Yeah, you remember that? And he gonna tell us, "You guys ever been to Maggiano's?"
So what we did, we were able to flourish there. We had he worked 2 jobs. I had my job. I went to school full time.
Nice time. We used to have third base seats at the game. We would go to we would have tickets because the asshole
Rockies Stadium.
Yeah, that subleased our apartment. I guess he felt bad. He would give us tickets, and we would sit on the third base line. Actually, because Sammy Sosa used to run around. I slapped his hand and everything. I was flying
to Philly to buy
every
clothes,
other week,
to buy clothes and then come back because we didn't have anything else to do.
We had a seafood. We took our table. We had this very nice coffee table. We put paper on it and got all this seafood and just dumped it on. This is when I can eat it. Mm-hmm. We dumped it all. Oh my God, we had such a good time.
Yeah, we would. Because I couldn't legally do anything.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything. When we tried to, oh my God, we went to
the club got shut down while we were
No,
there.
not that club. Oh yeah, when they came in there.
Oh, you told me?
Yeah. So I told her, I said, just tell them you're 18. That's all you have to do. And the cop walks up to Mel and she goes, he says, "How old are you?" She's like, he's like, "Shh, say no more. Don't worry about it." Came in there, got her ID, wrote her. I think he tried to write her a ticket, but
no, I was fine. It was because it was supposed to be
18
They
and over.
said it was 18 and over, but it really wasn't. It was a 21 and over club that they were making 18-year-olds pay more to get in. But we didn't know that, so I didn't get in trouble. The owner did. Yeah. So that was like the one that we went to.
That was the one, and then we went to one where they put out the pepper spray. But
yeah, and we went to the Aurora movie theater.
Yeah, we used to live in that place.
We used to go there all the time.
Live in there, and that's why I was shocked. That the dude shot up that movie theater. I couldn't believe it.
Because we used to go there all the time.
We lived there.
It was like maybe 10 minutes from our house.
Yeah, it was so nice. It was a nice movie theater too. She cursed out some kids because they was being a little unruly.
They were.
She told them, "One of y'all motherfuckers gonna owe me $8.50
if y'all don't shut the fuck up." And everybody shut up.
It was so funny. Everybody shut up, and the people in the back was like, "Yeah." Oh man, so we learned how to be a cohesive unit. We learned that we can do a lot more with each other.
Yes, and we knew, like, we were trying to figure out while we were there, like, what we had learned and what we were able to accomplish there. We're like, do we want to continue to do that here? Yeah. Or do we want to take it somewhere else? So it's like, do we want to buy this house that has turf instead of grass? Ooh. Or do we want to move somewhere that has
place was
grass?
But it was huge. It
was huge.
It was a 4-bedroom townhouse. I kid you not. This place was huge with a sunroom and a 2-car garage. It was huge.
It was huge. But nobody would have came to visit us.
No yard whatsoever.
Yeah, so we took that energy and moved here. So what we really wanted to say, like, we put this together just to say, like, we were fearless, and it was stupid to drive from
maybe
15 hours.
It was 25 hours.
It may have been, like, I wouldn't say stupid, but we were naive.
It was naive.
But that energy, we've kept that through our relationship. We don't let anything or anybody hold us back. When we put our minds to it, it's like, let's figure out how we're going to do this. We plan better now. Yeah. We plan a lot better. We're not sleeping in any hotels without air.
That was good. But it was a good experience though.
But it was a great experience. It taught us a lot. And we always, like, we gelled really well together. We laugh at everything.
We laugh at everything. We were like, God, that hotel was terrible. Like, it was so bad, we ripped all the covers off. Like,
Yeah.
what do we need this shit for? You know what I mean? Like, covers. It's hot in here.
And we had, what did we have because we was nervous somebody might come in through the windows since we was on the
It's
first
this
floor.
little ass knife. I'm like, Mel, like, I'm gonna have to fight whoever comes in or whatever. So this little knife, it wasn't even, it was like a little 3-inch knife. Like the total 3 inches. You know what I mean?
So I want to take a toast, like, cheers to everybody doing what they plan to do, not letting fear stop you. The only thing that should stop you is, I don't know, not having a plan. So make a plan.
Make a plan. Matter of fact, even if you don't have one, God got a plan for you.
Exactly.
So keep pushing.
But continue to do it. Try. Don't just let fear stop you from doing what you were put here to do.
Yes. And you know what? I'll say this too. My mom, before I cheers, my mom told me before I left, she told me, I gotta do 2 things. I gotta make sure she finished school. I gotta make an honest woman out of her. She told me that, and I stuck to that. And did I make that?
I don't know if I'm an honest woman, but he married me. So cheers.
Yo, listen, I want to say thank you for everybody that's been here. We're gonna be doing this on a regular. But I think we're going to have guests next week.
Yeah,
we're working on that. We haven't had guests in a while.
Yeah, let us know if you're on here right now and you're interested. A couple, we would say couples, singles, whatever.
Yeah.
Shoot us some ideas.
Yeah, because we have an idea that we want to do, and I think it'll be fun. But before we do that, as always, we want to shoot out every BBplug. How you doing? So before we do that, I want to shout out Drip Scent, Nise Loren, Official Sports, DJ Q, Soulfully You. You are amazing.
Yep.
Oh my God. Bake Right. Market for You, Lavinia Rose,
the BBplug.
TheBBplug.
Our new
here.
supporters.
Everybody is here. All the podcasters here. We supporting y'all because we've been checking out a lot of material. Matter of fact, we haven't been able to turn on our TV and watch anything because we've been supporting something from the ground up. There was one of them, I can't think of the name right now, but it's like 4 girls.
Yes, oh my God.
Yeah,
it's
hilarious.
I think it's
Don't get it right.
Yeah, I don't
get it wrong.
I'm gonna tag it.
We're gonna tag it. And it is good. And they came on and they support us. I mean,
and it's single girls, 4 single girls, and
yes,
it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
And Trisha and Naomi, thank you again. I'm not sure if y'all on, but I appreciate you as always, and I love your feedback.
Shout out to my cousin Nikki for checking out.
Yeah, thank you, Nikki, for coming on. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Listen, this has been Unprofessional Opinion. This was a story for us to tell y'all, you know what? Build with each other.
Yes.
Because it's not like you have to, but when you build something with somebody, they know the ins and outs, and they're able to tell you or correct you when corrections need to be made, and they're also able to help you understand where you came from.
Yes, and also have faith in one another. Don't think that the other one's plan is going to be a failure. Like, why are you with someone that you believe can't carry you once you can't carry yourself? So I think I know, and I can carry you too.
I'm gonna carry you.
I can. I mean, it'll hurt, but I can carry you too.
I'm not that heavy.
But
I'm not
take
that
care.
Heavy. Thank you. This has been Unprofessional Opinion. Again, I'll see you next week. This will be on YouTube soon. Now let's do this again. Thank you.